What's up, peoples, man? It's Mr. Truth back again, man. You know, I ain't been on here in a long time, but I got some good information for y'all. I'm just going through it, basically, gathering information and going through tests and trials and setups and almost being sacrificed a couple times. you know, learning lessons from these demonic narcissists, the gangs, how they move, um, stuff like that. I guess it's what I'm assigned for, man. Um, because once you know a lot of stuff, they definitely are coming after you. They definitely are won't stop. Your job, whatever city, and the lesson that I had to learn from this is my problem. Sometimes I do talk too much and I do tell you enough information. Plus, I get bored easy. So I'm constantly, you know, wanting something to do. It's hard. Sometimes I don't mind being alone, but sometimes, you just want to chill. And then sometimes I smoke. I have to stop smoking or I drink. I don't drink, like that. But, I have a beer, stuff like that. And that can cause demons or spirits to come around you, or people that's have spirits come around you, stuff like that. Just by talking to people, there's basically they see your light. I'm thinking I can fit back in. I'm thinking I can fit back in regular people. It's just talking to regular people. It ain't no regular people. It's just demonic people and God's people. There's only two people. You get what I'm saying? It is no. It is only two people. It's demonic people and true people and God's people, chosen people. So, I got a list to watch out for if you're, you know, dealing with a narcissist. Watch out for how they set up sacrifices. Just watch out for, you know, everything about a demonic person or a narcissist, and the fact that they are cursed, and you being around them too long, because you have to go to work. You know what I'm saying? At a job or something like that, you gotta be by people. You're not totally out the world, so you're gonna be around them, but you can't be around them for a long period of time, or you will be uh uh starting to feel the curses too. This bad luck is just start happening to you. Anyway, um, I got my list here and I'm about to go through it. Okay, let me see. Here's number one. It's not really in order. I just had to pick one, two, three, four, whatever. The first one is they're literally staring at you or your things you have like they seen a ghost. So a lot of times these narcissists, demonic people, they recognize, they target you, and they're very jealous, hateful people. So if you have a nice car, a haircut, decent clothes on, you put lotion on, stuff like that, then they hate you. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these dudes is dusty, bro. A lot of these dudes is ugly. I'm gonna get to that too. I know it's crazy to say, but I'm gonna get in here on how to recognize a narcissist. But staring at you because you have nice things, or they see that you're a chosen one, this is why they're staring at you, you know. And this is how you recognize these are demons. The real nigga's just gonna look and turn away, but the narcissist is gonna start. He gonna look at your clothes. He gonna look at your car. He gonna be having the Lord. Like if you pull up in a car and you get out the car and you talk, so like you're talking to him like this, whatever, you're talking to him, hey, what's up, man? You're going to catch him just eyeing your car up and down like this. You're going to catch his eyes, but he's not going to know, that you're watching him. He's not going to look at it as you're going to catch him looking at it, and you're going to recognize it as a sign that he's a demon. You know what I'm saying? I know it's settled things, though. That's the crazy part. But you have to catch these subtle things, because if you don't, it'll land you deeper in trouble. And they'll keep ratcheting up the disrespect, the jealousy, everything will keep getting ratcheted up. So you have to recognize the very small details and get rid of these people and put them at arm's length. What I mean. So, that's one of them. If they look at you like you seen the ghost, whatever. Number 2 is the waiting game. So the waiting game is, say, like, let's see, you buying something from, so like it could be a friend, supposedly friend that you think, but he's a narcissist, a demonic person. It could be your friend. You cop something from him, whatever, right? You cop something from some weed, right? Now, at first he tell you, he got you, man. You don't worry about him. If you don't got no money, come to me, bro. I give it to you. I lend it to you, whatever. You pay me back later, or you got half or whatever the money. Boom, boom. It start out friendly, start out cool, start out you think that's your man, that's your best friend. But what he's doing is he's lining you up. He's starting with the love bombing. That's another one too. He's starting with the love bomber, acting like he cool with you. He's your typical dealer or whatever. So what he doing is he's sizing you up. So he's going to give you the weed whenever you ask for it. Then he's going to step back and be like, say like you ask for the green, whatever, right? And he takes, he's like, yeah, I'm about to go up there now and get it. But he never goes up there and get it. And he sits in his car, whatever. He's seeing how bad you want it. And he's doing a power structure of holding something back so you could come to him, so you can seek power. And he's trying to see how bad you feeling for the drug. So it's a twofold thing. You get what I'm saying? So he's trying to set you up for a sacrifice like that to see how bad you want the drug. That way he can see how bad you are down. He can talk to you any type of way, treat you any type of way. Especially if you got nice stuff, you got a nice car, a nice haircut, or whatever. He's trying to look for any way to put you down, because even the dude have a car too, bro. These dudes are demonic, bro. It don't matter if you have a car, he have a car, you driving, he driving. If you got a fucking a 2000, let's say a 2016, and he has a 2011, he's jealous. This is how retarded these people is, bro. These people are fucking retarded. You get what I'm saying? So he gonna do that, right? And then he's going to try to test it again. I just had to do, he talking about, oh yeah, I gotta go to work, man. Now the shit is up in his room. You feel me? The shit, or whatever. It's where, I know where it's at. So he goes, oh man, I might get you tomorrow, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, okay. He playing little games, because he could just brought it down and gave it to me. You get what I'm saying? So right there, that's a demonic person playing games, playing power games. And this a thing. Soon as they do that, cut them off. Don't buy shit else from them, bro. Don't buy nothing else from them. Try to avoid speaking to them if at all possible. you know, because if you don't, they're going to set you up, bro. They're going to set you up and line you up, you know, and it's going to keep getting worse. You know what I'm saying? They're going to keep playing little games and keep disrespecting. Okay. Let me see. That was number 2. So okay, you try to bring your spirit. Okay, number 2. Okay, number 3. Okay. Oh, this is the waiting game. Texting. Now, as far as you got a girl, so you got female narcissists too that set you up, bro. I'd have been there. They on Facebook dating sites. They on what's it called? Plenty of Fish. You know what I'm saying? They on everywhere. They actually see what you like. Say like you like anime or you like movies or you like basketball, whatever you like. They look at your profiles, you know, have a girl there that's probably say anime or whatever. And you just happen to coming across, but it's not really happening to come across. It's a demonic thing, bro, where they happen to let you see the picture or whatever. And, you know, you talking to her, you think she's just a regular girl, but she actually working for a demonic gang that lines people up online for money. They actually line people up for online for money because when they kill you or sacrifice you, they get money. Okay? They get money for that. You know? That's their job. They signed up to bring souls to Satan. That's what they done. Whenever they recruit a person for a gang or they sacrifice a person for a gang, they're giving their God power. Okay, part 3 is the waiting game as far as texting. Okay. So it says the waiting game texting, same as drugs, but uses your emotions against you to drain you of your God energy, to drain you of your energy, bro. So they'll text you, you know, you have a text game, you text somebody, and they take a long time to text back or whatever. And then, you know, they text you, you text them, whatever, and then they take a long time again. They're texting you to see how much you like them, see how much you like them, and see what they can get away with. As far as like disrespecting you, making you wait, stuff like that, to see how far it's going to go. And this is demonic games too. Anything they do is to drain your energy and make you depressed, feel bad. And they get high off that. They get high off making you feel bad, bro. So they're not going to change. They're not going to change direction. This is how they don't get high off sex like a regular person get high off like you know, playing basketball and it's a good game, get some, you know, being with a female, you know, laying in bed having sex. That's all a normal person, bro. You know what I'm saying? They don't get fulfillment off of these things. They get fulfillment off of bringing niggas down, bringing your spirit down. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing that gets some satisfaction and gets some high is to bring you down, bro. You know what I'm saying? These people are demonic and they're not going to change. Okay, number 4. Okay, so now I'm gonna get into. I was talking about the if they ugly, right? I know I know it's funny, bro. If you know, okay, the narcissist demon people. If you study, if you know, I've been looking at these people for a long time, studying their facial features, studying, you know, that, you know, when I say something, how they react to it, just like they study me. This is my purpose. That's what God bring me here, to reveal these things, you know, for you to be, you know, so I could pass it down to the next chosen person. So you know, you could watch out. That's what he told me to do. So I'm just telling the truth, bro. These people are ugly, bro. You know what I'm saying? You might have some pretty females, you know what I'm saying? You might have some pretty females, you know, or in some cases, their faces might be distorted too. You might have overly baked lips, or just weird looking features. All right, as far as the guys, I'm gonna tell you. You ever heard of? You know, I know you heard the word troll, right? You heard the word troll before. So, um, they basically look like trolls, man. I'm not gonna lie, look like Shrek and stuff like that. And his girl, if you see these features, these are the features. Like their features are basically like distorted. So like the face, if their eyes, if they got an overly big like forehead, like that forehead, are we back this motherfucker somewhere? You know, as far as a female or a nigga, if their eyes popping out that skull, you know what I'm saying? It look like he could never, like his eyes is always hanging out of his head. You know, like he's always like this. This is a demonic person, and they love money. If a nigga eyes like this right here, that nigga love money, bro. You feel me? Well, he's demonic, bro. He's looking at you, staring at you. You know what I'm saying? They got an overly big forehead. They got deformed, deformed features. You know what I'm saying? Cause drugs, being addicted to drugs too, is a form of this. Cause it, you get addicted to drugs, it actually transform you into looking like a troll or some type of monster. You get what I'm saying? So that's another reason. So watch out for like ugly people. Any type of ugly person, bro. I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you that personality fits that face. I'm not gonna lie. That characteristics fits that face, bro. Every occasion that I've been to, that I saw, most ugly motherfuckers is evil. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it in them. You know what I'm saying? If your aura right or your energy right. Okay, number 5. Overly using any type of drugs. These gangs and stuff like that, they're really heavy in the drug use. Any type of drugs, cocaine, heroin, meth, weed, drinking, cigarettes. If they're super overly indulgent in these things, get the hell away from these people, bro. They are demonic narcissists. And the Bible also says, do not have gathering or be friends with a drinker. Basically, don't be friends with anybody that's overly heavily into drugs use, because they'll sell you out for a bag of nickels, bro. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell you out for a quarter, bro. No ball, man. That's number 5. Let me see. Okay, number 6. Okay, so number 6 is, if you're just meeting this person and he's trying to give you advice, or he's criticizing you, and you just meet this nigga, like you just met this dude, yesterday or a couple days ago, or this female a couple days ago, she always criticizes you, trying to bring you down. Off the first, just saying some little dumb shit like, you should get this fixed, or you need to take the trash out. Like, I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know you. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it says number 6, if they're trying to criticize you, if they just meet you, if you meet a person who does this, they are Satan from the hive mind. So, yeah, hive mind people, bro. They actually communicate through a hive mind, a telepathy or whatever, and they give each other orders, and the demon communicate to them telepathically, and he gives them orders to fuck with you, bro. You get what I'm saying? This is how it works. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole gang. It's a whole, that's what they, do, whatever. Okay, number 7, love bombing. I'm sorry, the light, man, because the sun is coming up. You can see the sun is coming up, whatever. So I'm like stuck in a kind of like a weird space. Let me see if I turn this light on. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna. Okay. Anyway, number 7, love bombing. Giving you shit out of nowhere, treating you is meant to let your guard down. So some person, you just meet this person, he's love bombing you. Female, male, whatever. You try to be cool with you, buying you beds, overly doing stuff, just overly giving you stuff, bro. They setting you up to weaken your guard. You get what I'm saying? He's trying to weaken your guard by giving you stuff. You're like, oh yeah, he cool, whatever. He's buying you bed, but he's actually lining you up. You know what I'm saying? To try to get in close to you to set you up. That's what just happened to me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I mean, multiple times anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's just I done been through it so many times. I just recognize it, and I don't even. I just being growing up in my neighborhood, East Baltimore, man. That's just typical. Niggas always trying to line you up anyway. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta know certain things. I gotta get in shape up for real. Ain't my little hand, man. I just woke up too, so I just came out here, got these, I was supposed to be preaching anyway, so, I supposed to been write, this stuff down, I been supposed to been did this, you know what I'm saying? I was, just life, man, Okay, yeah, love bombing, and it gets you down, knock your spirit down, and later try to sacrifice you. So you later try to sacrifice you, you know what I'm saying, with the love bombing, try to set you up, man, let your guard down, stuff like that, man. So just be careful, man. If anybody come up to you too friendly, that's automatically a warning sign too, because this ain't a friendly world, man. This world ain't too friendly, man, unless you got some paper. And if you got some paper, you already know what it is, bro. They try to line you up. So number 8, let's go with number 8. Family Satanists. Yes, your family are Satanists if they have these signs. If they had those signs, yes, they are Satanists. It could be your brother, your mother, your father, whatever. You was just born in a family just like Christ, and Christ had, his family turned against him. You know what I'm saying? His friends turned against him. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. So yes, they sold you out or whatever. Your family. Number 9, women that act like men. This is a big sign of a demonic, woman or demonic narcissist, man. Women that act like men are Satan of a woman trying or seeking control over a man is Satan. So if women try to seek control over you, bro, acting like a man, talking like a man, that's definitely a satanic spirit. Any woman that's trying to seek control of a man or looking for control, they have a satanic spirit. Trying to get control over a man, try to seek power. That's a satanic spirit, a Jezebel spirit. I just be careful out here, man. Women seem sweet at first, but a woman like that because they instantly try to seek control. Just like like a nigga. A man is meant to be in control, but Satan is trying to get women to be in control. So anytime a woman tries to control you, or I'm the one that's supposed to be the leader, or we supposed to be equal. No, it's man, it's God, man, woman. Men supposed to dominate over everything. Period. The woman was meant to follow us, not us follow her. So any niggas talking about the woman is the leader or over the man or the goddess and all that garbage, man, is from Satan, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's that's number 9. Oh, this is a very important one. Number 10. Do not steal or take anything that's, that you think there's, or that somebody has stolen from somewhere else, and you buy it from them, and they know, and it's stolen. If you don't know it's stolen, you can take it. If you don't know, because you don't know, you know what I'm saying? But if you do know it's stolen, do not take that object. Do not buy nothing from them. It's a setup. Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example. I'm working for DoorDash, right? I'm on a liquor run, so I go to the liquor store. It's a liquor store down here. I forgot the name of the damn. I think it's called Total Wine. Total Wine, that's what it is. I go down to the liquor store, pick up like, man, about 5-6 cases of liquor, man. My GPS started acting crazy on my phone. The people's wind up cashing the orders. You get what I'm saying? And I called DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, man, what y'all want me to do, with this wine or whatever, man? So I got the wine. I'm trying to deliver it. I still got the addresses. What y'all want me to do? What y'all want me to do? Because they canceled, but my GPS was acting up. I said, what y'all want me to do with this liquor? They was like, oh, you can keep it. Right? Now, when they told me that, I was like, oh, shit, for real, I can keep the motherfucker? In the back of my mind, though, I'm not going to lie, my spirit was like telling me to return it, bro. I'm not going to lie, my spirit. And then the whole thing was a setup. About everybody where I live at, bro, they Satanists. The whole thing was a setup. I'm watching them talking and saying, let's see if he's going to return it. He's not going to return it. He going to get killed. I'm watching these people say this. They don't know I can hear their words and stuff like that. They don't know I can read their mind, what they saying. Like, these people was talking to that stuff. I saw them talking in the window. It was a group of them. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. And they were saying this stuff, bro. And, and I literally heard, this a different point. I literally heard motherfuckers saying he's just a sacrifice. Don't, I'm telling you, bro, I gotta say that for another video, but anyway, I was trying to, I think the girl that let me in the building, she was cool. She like, I was home, I was sleeping in my car, bro. But really it was a demon giving her orders to tell her to let me in so they could sacrifice me. Because it's a whole setup, bro. So anyway, she let me in the building. She asked for my birth certificate and all that. I was living in my car, bro. She let me in the building, but the really big thing is they let me in to sacrifice me. You get what I'm saying? Try to sacrifice me. But even if they don't sacrifice me, then the energy comes back on to them. I'm seeing people following me. Like, I had to liquor in my car, bro. I'm telling you, I had to liquor in my car because I thought I could keep it. I had to liquor in my car for like 2 days. Now, mind you, I'm homeless at this time. Like, I'm sleeping in my car. I'm still trying to get into the building, and I was going to give her some of the liquor just for looking out for me. Cause I thought she was trying to look out for me. Mind you, I'm still learning. I'm still studying. You get what I'm saying? I'm still studying. I'm learning that these people are everywhere, bro. These line you up wherever you go. You're gonna get lined up. You get what I'm saying? So, unless you go to a desert or something like that, you might, some parts might not be too bad. You go to Arizona or, just different parts where, most niggas ain't gonna be it, or most people not gonna be it. But they everywhere, basically, though. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, I goes off her the liquor. She like, oh, no. I think she left before I can give it to her, like, probably on purpose. And I go, and I'm waiting around. I just thought about, like, man, I don't know. I think I'm gonna return this liquor, bro. I don't know. This something just ain't sitting right. Boom. I goes to return the liquor. I go to the store, boom. They was like, what you just returning this? I was like, DoorDash said I could keep the liquor. I called them and I asked, I said, what do you want me to do with liquor? They was like, no, you're supposed to return this. We could ban you from the store for this. The whole thing was a setup, mind you. These people are working together. All of these people are satanic, bro. I'm talking the highest level, all the wine stores, all that shit is satanic, bro. So, they do hive mind, bro. So the whole thing's a setup, even when I try to return it, you know what I'm saying? She tried to get, the one lady, she tried to get me to keep the bottle, whatever. I was like, nah, sure, nah, cause that's what happened, bro. You have to listen to God in your spirit, because even though the DoorDash and all that told me not to return it, bro, I think it's written, somewhere that you had to return it, and I didn't know that. I just thought you keep, because they told me, people that I'm working for, they told me I can keep it. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing was a set to line you up to see if you keep it. This is how bad they want to kill the chosen one or sacrifice them, bro. This is how, because these people are bound for hell, bro. So they try any means necessary to get rid of God's chosen people. They don't want them back in power, bro. You get what I'm saying? And we waking up. They don't want us back in power. They know that Russia came out with the two true pictures of the Hebrew Israelites and all that, bro. So they don't want people back in power. They know we waking up, man. So they try to come up with a plot and plan to eradicate us, but they can't just come out and start killing us. You get what I'm saying? They got to make up an excuse to kill you. They can't just, hey, kill you because it's a spiritual law. They can't just say, okay, kill you because you're protected by God. So they got to, you have to sin. You have to break laws for them to kill you. You have to sleep with that girl. You got to steal. You got to do this. You got to, you get what I'm saying? You got to do certain things for them to line you up to be sacrificed. They can't just say, okay, I'm going to kill him. He's a sacrifice. That's not how it works. You have to break laws, and you have to go through certain things, and they line you up to be a sacrifice, and that energy goes to them, and that money goes to them. Okay, that's how it works. This is what God chose me to do, and this is what I have to do, to preach this and get this out. Because it's very important, man, for my chosen one, my people, because I know if I'm going through that, I know they going through this. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, I took the wine back, because I felt like somebody was trying to line me up. I ain't gonna lie, I was sitting in the car one time, and niggas rolled by me, and he just stopped one time, because I guess I still had time to bring the liquor back, because I was still thinking about, I didn't think in my mind I'm gonna keep it, so they couldn't sacrifice me yet. Then I took it back, and then the lady was like, I drank like a half a bottle of some cheap wine or whatever. This wine was good. I ain't gonna lie. It was like $10, $17 or whatever. And I drank that. And mind you, I had all type of liquor. I had Jack, Hennessy, big money in there, bro. Like at least 5 boxes of liquor, bro. I'm telling you, wine and all that. I drank the little cheap bottle, because I was sleeping in my car. I was, depressed, sleeping in my car. I wasn't super depressed. I was just, I wanted to drink. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't super depressed, but I'm sleeping in my car, so you're in the best of moods sleeping in your car. You know what I'm saying? So, I wound up taking the liquor back, and I took all liquor back. And then the one bottle, I told her, I said, I drunk this bottle. How much is it? Because if I don't pay for it, it is stealing. She's like, oh, no, don't worry about it. It's only $17. It's only $10. So she's trying to get me to steal again. Do you understand that, bro? They trying to line me up again right there. I was in the store, bro. So I said, no. Here's the money. She's like, oh, you sure? You don't got to worry. Listen, lady, take this money, bro. Take this money. I gave her the money. I paid it off, whatever, right? And, that was it for that. And then, of course, they always got a next plan or a next line up, or, what I'm saying, just anything to sacrifice you, get you killed because you're a chosen person, man. So they try to get you out of the way, especially if you been invited to join them and you don't join them, then you become a target, and you got a price put on your head, by Satan or, the witches or whatever. And, God is protecting you because that's what you was assigned, because if you was really with them, then you will be with them. You wouldn't be trying to go against them, what I'm saying? But I couldn't, I don't have no hate, for nobody, but it's corny. To me, it's corny as I'm 45, bro. As a 45-year-old man be looking at another grown man, and he has a nice car, whatever he got on. I'm like, I'm jealous of this, and I'm like, bro, there's so much money out here, so many cars, so much property, there's so much everything out here. There's no reason to be looking at another man for real, because it's so much money, bro. There's so much opportunity to make money and to, be successful if you apply yourself. You shouldn't be, no grown ass man should be looking at another man, female, or looking at another man's possessions and wanting to kill that man to get him, to possess them. No, it shouldn't be like that, because it's too much resources, too much money out here, too many jobs. It's just too much out here for you to be watching another person. Only a satanic evil person will be watching another person, and you know, or a lazy, just a lazy nigga. So lazy person, lazy ignorant person. I don't even say lazy nigga because it's black, white people, all type of. I've been through all type of hate. These is different groups, bro. It's not just one group. I'm not just saying black people. You got white people. You got Asian. You got, you know what I'm saying. You got Mexican in this stuff. You got all all these people, is Satanists, and you got black people that join them like dumbasses. Okay, that was number 10. Do not steal. Yeah, don't steal, bro. No matter what the circumstances, no matter if you just think, don't do it because they're lining you up. If somebody tell you can take something free, don't do it. And you're in the store, the guy, I was in the store one time, the guy was like, I said, how much is the soda? They're like, if you don't tell nobody, I want it if you take it. And I'm like, bro, dude trying to line me up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know who we are. I overheard people saying, there he is, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They know, you're a chosen one because your energy comes off different. You're not a dead person. They're dead. You know what I'm saying? They're dead. They're dead. The only thing that moves them is power, money, bringing people down. All the negative stuff moves them. That will make them happy. You know what I'm saying? That will make them happy. Anyway, that was number 10. I'ma go. Let me see. Yeah, they're you know what I'm saying, stuff like they're purpose. I'm gonna go finish with this real quick. They purposely leave things around for this one for stealing. Leave things around for you to steal, to test your friendship. Not to test your friendship. God say test your friend to make sure he's a good friend. And you might have a thing where you might, leave $1 around or something like this. See if the dude gonna take it because you make sure you ain't dealing with a thief. That's just a regular thing. You get what I'm saying? That's something regular to do. That's the Bible told you to test your friends. I ain't saying exactly that's how you had to test them, but to test your friends and to see, to test your friends. So anyway, yeah, not to leave stuff around because they're trying to get you to steal so they can sacrifice you. You know what I'm saying? So watch out for that. I got number 11 here, but I think I'm gonna try to do 10 more. I'm gonna try to do 10 more. Number 11 was matter of fact, I'm just say that for the next time I do a video. All right, man. This is Mr. Truth, man. I hope these 10 things to look out for from a satanic narcissist helps, man. I hope these rules help. For you to watch out for these people, and got my little hoodie on. Watch out for these people, and be careful out there, man. I just hope this helps, man. God told me to preach, man, and I should have been preaching more, but I gotta start preaching more, man. Put out this, had to write these down and stuff like that. Had to get the information first, so I'm gonna break down how they try to sacrifice me, and different things that led up toward how it works as far as like step by step of them trying to sacrifice you. I'm gonna break that down, how they do it. I'm gonna try to get that information for you. All right, man. Have a good one, man. This Mr. Truth out, man. That's all I got for right now. I'm trying to come up with 10 more things. I'm gonna break down the story of step by step, how they try to, how they sacrifice people, stuff like that. All right, man. Peace.